Hey, back again for another little vid on updates on how I'm getting on with this whole speaking lark. And we're about 5 days outside of Momentum now, the big Dublin mindset seminar with my buddies Pat Divilly and Jerry Duffy. And today I've been working on my own presentation, and the kind of the topic for what I'll be speaking about is the pitfalls that we are likely to face along the way towards whatever goal it is that we've set for ourselves. So Pat's talking about the person and kind of connecting with yourself and ensuring that you set the right goals. Jerry's talking about the goals themselves and the plan. So Jerry's the plan, we've got the person, the plan, and then I take on the pitfalls. Now, I did the same thing last year, but this year's presentation is completely different. In fact, there's probably a 1%, maybe a 5% carryover from the content from last year. I didn't feel like I felt like some of the things I tried last year worked, but I think I can do them a lot better. So I'm doing things in a very different way this year. I'm excited about it, but it also means a fair bit of extra prep. One thing I'm excited about as well, actually, is that once I've done this prep work, it should be material that I can use again. Last year, most of it was, well, the large majority of it was bespoke for the event, and I appreciate that if I'm going to be doing more speaking, I need to have these kind of little modules that I can use elsewhere as well, rather than trying to reinvent the wheel all of the time. Big goal for me this year is to really get on top of how long it takes for me to prepare and research a presentation. What I can't be doing is spending weeks and weeks and weeks for every single presentation that I do, because I'm just not going to have that kind of time if my goals pan out the way I'm hoping that they will do. Obviously, if I'm just doing a couple of presentations this year, then I'm going to have all the time in the world. Woohoo! So yeah, kind of looking at improving my processes. I've spoken a bit about my processes before with writing material, and one of my favorite things to do is actually to create. I'll show you this one when I've finished it. Kind of create a bit of a snake, so a chart that just flows in like a bit of a snaky pattern that says, right, I'll start with this, then do this, then do this, then do this, and I can sort of work out how long roughly I'll be spending on each area, and that allows me to keep a check on how much time I have, and I don't want to be overrunning or underrunning either. But it also means that I can play around with how things fit, where things go. And today I'm working from home, which means I've got an opportunity to actually practice some of these things, some of these transitions from one bit to the next. I've never learned something off by heart, and that's not the intention for today, but having the format and the structure really clear in my mind is a very important thing, because it gives me confidence when I go up there with what it is and what it is I want to share, the key points I want to get across. And then things like the exercises that we'll do, the stories that I'll tell, they're the fundamentals. They're the bits that sorry, a message just came through when I'm filming this. They're the bits that hopefully should just come, because they're the things that are already inside of my head. It's the structure and the flow that's the most important thing. So that's the key. That's what I'm working on today. I've got this whole week, fairly clear week, which allows me to just really focus on the Momentum presentation, and I'll keep you updated with how things are going there. Anything interesting that pops into my mind, I'll be sure to put it on the next day's video. Righto, folks. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.